I nearly forgot.
As soon as I've got a house and some furniture, I'll send for you, and we'll be wed. Mr. and Mrs Sykes. Sounds good to me.
I've worked for Mr. and Mrs Sykes here in London for nearly a year now. You're as youngsters in Sheffield, see? But it's a lot posher here, and they have some right nice folk visiting. But for all Mr. Sykes' talent, they don't pay him a great deal. I always have to ask for cheapest cuts at butchers, and she's a marvel at make do amend. I tell you, they might live at number 2 Rich Terrace, but they're poor as church mice. I do my best for them though. I'm not a bad cook if I do say so myself. Anyway, on with the show.
Oh, Hilda! We've got a little gift here. We hope. What's a smile on your face? I made them especially for you. I notice sometimes you don't seem very happy. We don't want you to be miserable, so I made you these. To see the 2 smiling faces on it when you put them on your wall. And every time you look at them, you'll smile back and feel happy.
I suppose that depends whether you like smiling or not, doesn't it? Still, I don't think I've ever had a present before. They're not bad, are they? Oh, hey up! There's a carriage just pulled up outside with a big gold crown on it. Oh, and there's a little fat donkey woman getting out by a tall fellow in a fancy dress. Oh, and a big moustache.
It's Victoria and Albert!
I suppose this means I've got to put kettle on again, does it? Do you know, it's only 2 minutes since them writer chaps left. It's like a madhouse in here. But at least that Mr Dickens said my buns were nice. I suppose that means tea for 4, does it?
Just answer the door and don't forget to curtsy.
Oh, make me mind up. I'm the better for some jam.
No, just answer the door. You can't keep the Queen waiting.
It's him and her.
Your Majesty, how good of you to call. And your Royal Highness too. This is an honour.
It certainly is. Now sit down, both of you. Take the weight off your feet.
What a quaint saying, Mr Sykes. Thank you.
Yarpin.
So too shortly, Your Highness.
Not that shortly. I have it all to do on my own, you know, and I'm on the
We cannot take tea, I'm afraid. We just called in to ask Mr Sykes something.
Oh, I do hate to miss Hilda's fine buns, Mrs Sykes.
What can I do for your Highness?
It's about the South Kensington Museum, you see.
Oh, I've been thinking, what with the interest the 2 of you have been showing in the work, that we should call it the Victoria and Albert Museum instead.
How kind of you to say so. And I do hope you will be kind to Albert. You see, he wants to visit your workshop tomorrow, don't you, Lucian?
Yeah.
And to see you working. And to see if he can help you with your wonderful designs for the museum.
Yeah.
He has his own set of tools to use.
Jawohl.
And he is very artistic.
Yeah.
I do hope you will let him work with you. I shall call for him at 4 o'clock.
I would be honoured, but the workshop is kept very hot and wet to stop the decorations from drying off and falling off the walls. I've started with a bit of a cough myself.
I do not mind the hot or the wet. You see, Mr Sykes, Captain Folks, the architect, he has shown me your designs for the gateposts at Weston Park in Sheffield. Oh, they are remarkable. They remind me of the great Italian Michelangelo and Raphael. The naked cherubs are magnificent.
I wish the Sheffield Guardians agreed with you. There have been suggestions that something be draped over their naughty bits.
But that is ridiculous! I hope you refuse.
I reminded them that God created the naked woman without sin, and any naughty bits are in the eye of the beholder.
and I've had no complaints since.
I should think not indeed. Come, my dear. We are expected at the palace for tea and crumpets with the French ambassador. So nice to see you again. Until tomorrow.
Oh, you're off then, are you? I suppose that means I've done all this lot for nothing.
Not at all, Hilda. Ellen's as hungry as I am. It's her condition, you know. Let's take this lot into the kitchen and we'll have it in there.
Oh, eating for two, eh?
Oh, he loves that old rabbit. Godfrey had it when he was a baby.
You know, I do think that the fog's starting to lift at last. Shall I put my shawl on and go and look for Mr Sykes now?
No, Hilda, it'd be better if you put some water on to heat. He'd need a hot bath if he's been out all this time. You know, he really shouldn't be out in this fog with his chest the state it is. Oh, that must be him at last.
I'll go and see. Now I've put some water on the stove already. It should be on now. It's Mr Gamble.
Sorry to call so late here. I just wanted to ask Godfrey something.
He's not back yet, James. I'm so worried. Do you know where he is?
Not back? Well, he left the museum about 4:30. He said he wanted to get some fresh air in his lungs after being stuck in that steamy studio. He said he was going to skate on the Serpentine for half an hour. Well, and he must be lost in this terrible freezing fog. Shall I go and look for him?
No, James, you'd better stay here. I may need your help with him if someone brings him home.
He's been suffering from a bad cough for some time now, Ellen. But he won't listen to any of our pleas to see a doctor.
He's just the same at home, James. He just doesn't want to talk about it. Oh, well, wherever can he be?
I bet he didn't tell you, but a month or two ago, he was so ill he didn't even have the strength to climb the stairs up to the galleries to attend the guards' ball. So Captain Folk, the architect of the museum, carried him up in his arms.
Oh,
I think he wants to keep it from you. He doesn't want to worry you. He always insists on being hauled to the tops of the columns with ropes every day to check the work, because he doesn't have the strength to climb the ladder.
Wherever have you been?
Take a swig of this, Godfrey. It'll warm you up enough. You're wet through and frozen.
I didn't mean to worry you, lass. I just wanted to go for a skate. And then that freezing fog came down, and I got completely lost. Trying to find my way back to you for ages. Finally, I just got to lay down and die. And a landboy found me and showed me the way home.
There's not water in the bathroom, Mrs Ellen. And I've got some goose grease to rub on his chest. And maybe possibly other parts and all.
You're not coming anywhere near me with that. Stick me out. I may be ill, but I'm not insane.
Would you help me get Godfrey upstairs, please? Come along, dear, we'll see if I can warm again.
Mr Sykes were ever so poorly. He took to his bed after that night and in a few days he were dead. Bright's disease, doctor said it was, whatever that is. He were only 41 years old, but think of all things he'd done. It were a lovely funeral. All knobs were there, and even Queen paid her respects. Mr Gamble did his best, helped to it funeral and that.
Thank you, James, for helping me with the funeral. I don't think I could have coped on my own, what with the children and everything.
It was the least I could do. Godfrey was my oldest friend, and he gave me the chance to work with him in London. The people of Sheffield have asked me to arrange a monument to him, to stand in Weston Park, not far from the gatepost with the cherubs he made. I hope you'll approve, Ellen. I'm using his own design for the column, and on the base I shall put the medallion portrait of Godfrey that I was working on when he died.
Oh, James, your medallion looks exactly like him. A wonderful choice for the people of Sheffield.